Buffalo Bills, the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Philadelphia Eagles. I had the same grade for all three of these teams. The exact same grade. It's a B- for all three.
I don't know. I agree with the Bills at a B-, maybe a C+, just because, I mean, what are we doing against the Dolphins? And then, losing to the Patriots, kind of up in the air there, but they look worse than last year, honestly. They're kind of falling apart against teams that they should not be losing to, and the Dolphins game kind of typified that. I'm not sure what happened, but it was bad. I mean, they just Josh Allen gets greedy on plays that he thinks he's gonna get a cool highlight on, and he either fumbles it, throws an interception, messes up somehow, and suddenly they're down big.
Yeah, I agree. I'll give all three of my reasons at once for why all these three teams are B-. All three of these teams are Super Bowl contenders. This year, they're all not getting to the Super Bowl. I don't think they're getting to the AFC or NFC Championship.
Yeah.
Like, flat out. Also, the Chiefs, they have 4 losses, right? All 4 against good teams by 1 score. Except for the Jaguars. I don't know why they lost to the Jaguars, beside the point.
Yeah.
They lost to 3 good teams by 1 score, and they lost to the Jaguars by 1 score. They have the ability to play well and win. Can they execute? Can they do it? That's the question. That's why they're a B-.
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles, for as much as we want to tout A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith as being the 2 best wide receiver, like the best wide receiver duo in the league, they're not. Like, they're just flat out not.
Yeah.
This season has completely proved that.
I think really the only week that they had a good, I hate to say it, but the only week that they actually performed well in the passing game was the Vikings, and they still didn't even play crazy good.
Yeah. Like, you talk about good receiving duos, you talk about 2 people who can complement each other. These 2 guys are 2 wide receiver ones who just aren't complementing each other.
Yeah.
And
you
Jalen
look
Hurts
at, like,
is
Devontae
the worst
Adams.
QB to throw the ball to.
Yeah. Because both are like deep targets, and he has shown he just cannot throw the ball deep this year.
Exactly.
I think the perfect example of an actually good wide receiver duo is Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams can make consistent, tough catches in the red zone. Puka Nacua can get big yardage in the open field.
Exactly what he said. And that's why, again, I had them at a B-. Saquon also just isn't looking as good as he has in the past weeks.
Yeah.
For years, For the Bills, what he said about Dolphins and how they've been sluggish and Josh Allen's been a little bit greedy here and there, I agree with that. Their defense also doesn't look that good.
Mm-hmm.
In the past years, you would see the defense, you'd be like, it's not the best, but it's you can get to the Super Bowl with this squad.
Yeah.
This year, it just looks like they're not even going to make the AFC Championship with that squad. They just don't look good, flat out.
Yeah. I think the absolute best, they make it to the second round. They're not going anywhere.
Exactly. I'll let you finish with your Chiefs and Eagles because I kind of just had all 3.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs are more like a C+ because, they've more similar to the Bills now with the loss to the Jaguars versus the loss to the Dolphins. But I feel like the Chiefs are slightly worse because week-to-week consistency has been worse. The Bills have just had a few examples where they've slumped.
Yep, I can agree with that. And then the Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles, when their defense... Or not when their run game is not performing the way they want to, similar with the Lions, their pass attack cannot pick up the slack, and they're not able to get the plays they need to when they need to turn to Jalen Hurts for answers.